Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the difference between a frog kick and a whip kick, and which one you should be doing and practicing as you swim. So if you like this video so far, help me out, hit that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos on swimming if you do so. Okay, so let's get started. The majority of people that you see at your local pool are either performing a whip kick or a frog kick as they swim. And I can tell you from first-hand experience, 99.9% of them are probably doing a form of frog kick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what a frog kick looks like. Now, compare that to a whip kick. So, can you spot the difference? I bet you can, so I'm gonna give you a clue. So this is what a frog kick looks like. And this is what a whip kick looks like. Do you see the difference now? One is efficient, and the other one is not. And I'll explain why. So right now, I want you to imagine that you have a book holding in your hands right now, okay? And I want you to shut the book quickly, like that. Okay? So you notice that as you shut the book quickly, you have a very small space to work with because of the book's hinge, right? And you notice that as you shut the book, all of this air right here, boom, gets squished out this way, okay? And essentially that's what you're doing when you're doing whip kick, okay? You have a very small room to work with, and you need to use speed in order to push that air, or in this case water, out at that direction so you can go the opposite direction. Compare this to a frog kick. What does a frog kick look like? Well, imagine that you have two books split apart and you're trying to put them together like this. Okay, this is what a frog kick looks like. And what do you notice? Well, first of all, you've got a much larger space to work with, and you notice that it's not as fast to put the books together versus when you have just one book with a hinge attached to it, and you can shut it like this. Which is faster, this or this? Obviously this, okay? So this is why we teach whip kick when you're learning how to do the breaststroke, because this is a lot more efficient to pull off versus a frog kick, which 99% of the people in your pool are doing, whether they think they are or not. This is what drives me nuts, because I see every granny, every old lady doing this goddamn frog kick, which is totally useless. It's not efficient. They're wasting a lot of energy and needless movement in order to get whatever workout they're trying to get. If you're a lifeguard, and you watch people swim back and forth, you know what I'm talking about. It drives you nuts. It's like seeing a guy drive with the e-brake on his car on, or driving like this when he's trying to get from point A to point B it doesn't make sense to start swerving around, all right? So that's what I think of when I see the frog kick, okay? It's totally useless. It's not really helping you. So why are you doing it? Well, it's because people don't really understand the mechanics of what really is involved in a good whip kick. First of all, your knees should not move away like this, okay? You don't want to squat with your knees, okay? Your knees should never separate like this, okay? Okay? So what I tell my students is this. If you're going to do the whip kick, I want you to imagine that you have a tube dress on, okay? Or like a really short skirt here, okay? So you don't want to do this to your skirt. Now you're going to rip it apart. So you keep this far apart, okay? This is as far as it goes with the knees, okay? So when you do the whip kick, you want to make sure that your knees do not go beyond this part here, okay? Anything beyond here, and you're doing the frog kick, okay? So this is what you should not be doing. Do you see the difference? This is a frog kick. Knees totally wide apart. Now look here. Look how much space I have to close or shut. Do you see how inefficient this is? Versus a whip kick, boom. This is how much space I have to close now. Okay? It's just like a book that I shut from the hinge. That's how much I need to do when I'm doing my whip kick. You see that? Knees together, and look. This is as far as my feet go. Right there. Okay, and I bring them together. Now, if you're wondering what part of the leg does the actual whip kicking, it's this part right here, okay? From here down to here. This is your giant hockey stick, okay? You want the surface of the hockey stick to grab the water from here and bring it together, force it together. So, as you can see, the water is moving that way, right? Because I'm shutting the book tight and fast, and the water is going to go that way. So, this is your standard flutter kick that we all know and love, right? Very simple. Pat, pat, pat. One water goes this direction, the other water goes in this direction, right? That's flutter kick. But with breast or whip kick, you're shutting a book on both sides of your hands. Boom. And you're forcing the water to go that way because of that, okay? So, just do what I'm doing right now, okay? Just sit on the ledge, sit on the shallow ledge at your local pool, and just practice this drill, okay? Are your knees staying within your hip bone, okay? I always make sure that they stay within my hip bone, okay? So, to do this exercise, stick your legs out like this. Okay, bring your ankles down. Look around. Do you see the difference? Over time, you will. This is a lot more efficient than this. You see that? Boom. I start here. This is unnecessary. And it's not going to move the water any faster if I have wider legs. No, why? Because I have too much space to put together and I don't have enough speed compared to this. Okay? This is faster. This is slower. Ugh. If you don't believe me, try both of them out, okay? Try the frog kick and try the whip kick and see which one feels more efficient. This, to me, is what everyone should be doing at their local pool. I don't want to see anyone doing these goddamn frog kicks anymore. They look totally stupid, in my opinion. Now that you've practiced this exercise, what do you do next? Well, next you're going to do it in a simulated form. So what I do is I put palms resting on the steps and lift my legs up. And I just get used to this motion. Okay, a whip kick. Now pay attention to the speed. Okay, I'm not doing this like a horse, no. I'm doing one spurt and then relax. Spurt, relax. Okay? So pay attention to my speed. Spurt, relax. Spurt, relax. Okay? there's a gliding portion to breaststroke that a lot of people don't know. And you notice that if I'm performing the whip kick properly, my body is propelling forward. So it's like slamming into this steps here. So that is a good indicator that what you're doing is working. Go back. Good. And you notice that my butt is properly down to the water. So it's not like flutter kick, right? Flutter kick, you gotta keep your hips and your butt up on the surface of the water, but not with breaststroke, not with whip kick. Whip kick, you wanna sink your hips low into the water so that your legs have enough room down there to coil into this position. Okay? So don't do whip kick like this. Okay? Don't stick your butt up. Sink your butt down. Okay? That's the kind of sound you should be hearing. You hear that? It's like a giant, like a fish going for a deep dive. Right? You should hear some sort of sound. If you don't hear any sound, for example like this, you're too low in the water. You gotta hear that sound. Boom, boom, boom. And as you do it, you notice that I use a lot of force. So it's a spurt of energy. Okay, so don't go like that. No, you want to go whip. Okay, so if you're doing CrossFit, you got those big giant ropes. It's kind of like the same effect. Wow! You whip the rope down. Same with your legs. You whip them together. Relax. Relax. So this relaxing part is just you setting up your legs for the next whip kick. Okay? So this part is the relaxing part. This is the part where you glide in breaststroke. Okay? That's what my whip kick should be looking like. And if you don't have the flexibility in the beginning, don't worry, it will develop over time. It takes time. A lot of guys have this problem with whip kick because they don't have this kind of flexibility to contort their legs like this. I have this problem too, right? It's really hard for me. Girls, you probably find it a lot easier. So you notice a lot of girls doing whip kick or breaststroke more in the water because they've got that outward flexibility. They can bring their knees in and the ankles out like that. So what you can do is just practice stretching your legs at home in order to develop that flexibility, right? So try to put pressure on your inner leg like this, okay? Sit like this, like they do in the yoga class, and just develop that flexion. Practice. Okay? So you notice that your body will go up and down like this, naturally, when you're doing breaststroke. And that's normal, okay? When you come up for air, and you go back down, you glide. Go back up for air, and then you go back down and glide. Okay? So don't worry, if you're going up and down, that's good. So if you want to see what my hands are doing, put my hands against the ledge, and put my forearm resting against the wall like that. So just pay attention to my legs, and go up and back down. So when I go back down, I set my legs up, whip kick, up, whip kick, whip kick, whip kick. Too high? Good. I want to hear that sound. You hear that water? Just like I said, like a giant fish, like sinking into the water, like trying to catch a small fish, okay? You want to hear that? That kind of sound when you're doing your whip kick, okay? No sound, it's not good. This is not good. Too low. There you go. Good. Not good. Good. Once you're comfortable doing it in the wall, now it's time to apply it in real life using a glide, okay? So, here's what I like to do. I just like to do a glide. When I run out of breath, I come up, okay? So here's what it looks like. So come along with me. Let's do it together. Ready? Here we go. go, easy peasy. Problem solved. Okay, so no more frog kicks. Only perform whip kicks when you're doing your breaststroke. So that's it for today. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you want to learn how to swim, if you really want to seriously swim this summer, sign up for my swimming course right now. Click the link below, 7dayswim.co. Take my online swimming course if you don't know where to start. And this course will walk you step by step to the foundations of what you need to learn in order to start swimming now, okay? Because you're never going to learn swimming by watching thousands and thousands of YouTube videos. You're going to learn by someone, like an instructor, that'll show you what you need to do for each step, and then you practice, you make mistakes, and you come back, and then you report it to our Facebook group, which you can also join down below for feedback and helpful advice to get you better at swimming. Hey, take action. That's the only way you're going to get things done. So, I'm going to go for a swim. I will see you later. Bye!